This other thing fell over, and then I didn't want to fix it all, and I just went live. I didn't surf in Maine because there weren't any waves. This is my first time in Canada. I've never been to Canada before. I've always wanted to go to Canada, and I've always wanted to see the Bay of Fundy, because the Bay of Fundy has a great name, and apparently the tide movement is insane, and it's close to a full moon, so I'm expecting a great tide. I want to see the tide come in and tide go out. I think that would be a great way to something to do, something to see. What did I do at the fishery? Well, I got a tour from a guy named Lincoln, and I can show you guys a little bit about this. Is me and Lincoln. Lincoln showed me all around the fishery today, and I can show you a little bit more. Choose a different asset. So I went around the fishery, and here is what I saw. So here is these little babies. The sound off. Yeah. So that's these little fish, these little baby fish. Can you guys see that? Isn't that cool? So these guys are going to spend they're only like 8 weeks old, and they're going to spend a year in there, and before they go and they take them out in trucks and they dump them out in the wild. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? Oh, I guess you guys can't see on YouTube, but I'm playing a cool little video here, and I'll figure out for tomorrow. I'll figure it out. So tomorrow I'm going to be going live again at 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock for test drives. Do you guys want to see more of the fish? Because I feel like you do. Here was the entrance to the fishery. You can see the president and the vice president's picture hanging there at the Green Lake Fishery. And you can also see this is a tray that Lincoln showed me, where this is where the babies hatch. This is where the baby Atlantic salmon hatch, and that's where they have the larvae. Okay, and here we've got, I'll play a little video.
Smolts. I mean, 5-year-old broods. Sorry.
These are the 5-year-old broods.
There's one right there. Can you see him?
Yeah.
Can you see that guy? He's right there.
Those are 5-year-old.
He's 5 years old. So is that guy. Can you see them? I love these guys.
Yeah, so that's the fish.
And then
those are the 5-year-old fish and that I saw today, and those, they use them to breed. Okay, here's a cool thing I learned about salmon. Atlantic salmon, unlike Pacific salmon, they Pacific salmon die once they breed. Not Atlantic salmon. Not Atlantic salmon. What happens to Atlantic salmon, you might want to know? Well, sometimes the Atlantic salmon don't eat for like 3 months, okay? They don't eat for 3 months preparing to breed. Starting around August, they start not eating, and the males get ready to breed. And they turn different colors, and they get really bright colors, and they grow these big hook noses, and they get super jacked and lean so they can swim upstream to spawn. Okay? Choose a different asset. We're doing more of this because I really had a blast today at this fishery. Fish hatchery, I should say. Look. What was that? We're good. Freaked out. Okay, this is the Green Lake National Fish Hatchery. Yep, this was established in 1974 to propagate sea-run Atlantic salmon. And as I was telling you, that is Lincoln, my friend, and he's really, really great. Well, I wonder if everyone can hear me. I doubt anyone can hear me. Should I show you guys more pics? This pic. Can you guys hear me? I just want to make sure you guys can hear me, okay? Is that so weird? guys can hear me okay? Is that so weird? Is that such a bad thing to do? Okay, I'm happy you guys can hear me. It's not a big deal. Right now, is that right? Okay, cool. I'm gonna try not to stress out. Oh wait, I did it again, my bad. Anyway, Atlantic salmon and nobody cares. Okay, what else do you guys want to know? Do you guys want to ask me any questions? Tomorrow we're gonna have an episode of Test Drive live at 7, and it's gonna be great. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Apparently the head thing does zoom, and everyone likes it when I do that, or no? Yeah. Let's take a couple questions. How would that sound to everybody? What did I eat today? So today I had, I wanted to show you guys what I like to drink. This is beet juice. This is the best stuff in the world. Jack, why do you have so much energy? Jack, how are you so funny on this Wednesday evening? Now, I love beet juice because it's healthy and because it tastes good and because it's like taking Advil, I swear. What else did I eat today? I had some of my favorites. I had my favorite kind of nut. I actually ate 2 packs of these today. I had these. They're my favorite. I got them at Walmart. They're so good. Pretty scared right now, just of any little sound that I hear. Really freaking me out. So just any little sound at all, even if it's not a sound, it's just my phone over there, and the reflection of the light is even scaring me, so that's okay. So I'm gonna take a sip. Because I want to and because I'm live. I bought this beet juice at Walmart as well. YouTube can't hear you. I'm hearing that YouTube can't hear me. This is a big deal. YouTube apparently can't even hear me, which is hilarious. Are my teeth red? There's someone... YouTube can't hear me. It's a big deal. Everybody's blowing my phone up about this. I'm gonna text my friend and he's gonna help me, okay? How do I turn on the sound? I'm texting him and he's gonna text me back. I know he is, because he's a good guy. He really is. He's a really good guy. I had a little scare earlier and I called him and he just made me feel so much better. So, I don't know if beet juice helps chronically ill people. What I do know is it helps me perform as an athlete, a professional athlete. I know that a lot of people are pissed at me about the YouTube thing, but I just want to let you guys know that I made sure that the sound for Instagram worked and worked perfectly, and I deserve a lot of credit for that. I think connect the mic to your computer. Okay, maybe that is what it is. And because, you know, if the people on YouTube can't hear me, then why am I doing it? Then why am I doing it, right? You know, we try to do a good job around here, and we try to, right, so I thought that I had connected. So beet juice also helps with, and it's, close your ears, guys, it helps with digestion. So they still can't hear me on the YouTube, which is frustrating because I'm doing everything I can. I feel like I'm doing everything right. But they still can't hear me on YouTube. And that sucks, you know, that sucks. Whatever. I'm so sorry. can't hear me? Sorry. I don't know how to fix it. Okay, why don't I do this? Let me try one more thing. Let me just say goodbye to YouTube, and then we'll get back with YouTube tomorrow. Does that sound better? Yes. Okay, so, whatever. I went live on YouTube and it didn't work. Who cares? No, not everybody's perfect, and we're just all trying to do our best out here. So maybe another time I'll be able to figure out how to connect the audio. What's my favorite state? Well, I don't really see it like that. It's like my home state is New York. I think New York's important. I think New York's really important. I think Massachusetts is one of the best run states. I think people sleep on Indiana, but people from Indiana overperform. I think I was recently in Colorado. Colorado is bountiful. It has riches. There are riches in Colorado. It has streams, it has lakes, it has mountains, it has rivers, it has plains, it's got ranches, it's got snow, it's got it all, okay? Stop sharing fish pic. Okay. Okay, well, what do you guys want to see then? Okay, how about this? This is the little baby fish. This is, oh, they zoomed in again. This is the larvae, January eggs. That's what happens in January. Virginia, I think, is the most historically significant state. Is it my favorite? I don't pick favorites. I don't do that. Oklahoma, I gotta give Oklahoma more time because I was really rushing through when I was driving through Oklahoma. I was just rushing right through. So I had a nice time. I pulled over at this beautiful stop and I saw a bunch of horses. So I really liked that. I tried to visit this thing called like a salt flat, but it kind of was a bust. But I need to go to Tulsa and I need to go to Oklahoma City. What's in my cup? This is beet juice. Beet juice, for those of you wondering, this is my favorite. And this is one of my favorite brands of beet juice. You can get it at Walmart. Kansas, I've never been to Kansas. Florida, I like Florida. I think Florida, St. Augustine is the oldest city in America. And that is a fact that I know. Okay, do you have any advice for someone heading into 8th grade? Please, of course, so sorry. 8th grade's a big year. Okay, 8th grade's a big year. Make or break. Just kidding, take the pressure off. First of all, back to school. Back to school is rough. I was in Walmart today and I was looking at this back to school stuff and it gave me a pit in my stomach. I was so bummed. And then I remembered that school's great and it's actually a lot of fun. 8th grade wasn't my best year. 8th grade, I tore my Achilles tendon on the first day of school. And that sucked. And it was actually a life-changing injury. But 8th grade was also cool because that's when I just finally said, you know what? I'm not like the other kids. That actually is true. In 8th grade was when I finally said, I'm not like the other kids. I'm different than them. I think different and I feel different and I am different. And I embraced it and then I started to have more fun and I started to have more friends. And so it all went up for me in 8th grade. So I would say 8th grade, carpe diem, you know what I mean? Don't slow down, but also take a minute. Take a minute and soak it all in. What's going on? Good luck for your GSE results. For real, good luck. Who's Pearl Sunday?